Disclaimer: this video is educational in nature and is not financial advice. Trading involves risks and do your own research before making decisions. Hi, before you continue flipping any further, I've got something useful for you. Maybe you've been wanting to try something new for a long time, or start learning about trading to understand how the market works. And if the topic of trading has ever crossed your mind, you're in the right place. Hi, I'm Evelyn. I've been studying market data analysis for over 10 years now, and in that time I've gone from complete misunderstanding to my own authoring strategy that helps many people in my community. In my community, I don't just talk about theory, I hold online meetings, explain each of my solutions, and show how to build a systematic approach to analysis. There is no overload of complicated words. Everything is clear, concise, and with an emphasis on practice. You can observe, learn, and apply step by step. And if something is not clear, I personally answer questions. If you are looking for a real working format where you can learn from practical examples, this is your chance. All you need to do is follow the first link in the attached comment. The community is open, but I do work with everyone, so access may be closed when the group gets full. Join, see how the system works, and let's learn together. Now, I'll show you what it looks like in practice. Let's go. Today I'm kicking off with a small amount. As they say, small steps lead to great heights. My tool of choice is the alligator indicator, my personal predator that shows me which way the market is heading. If its jaws open upward, that's a buy signal. If they open downward, it's time to go down. I'm loading up a few currency pairs for today's session. Okay, I'm all set. Let's go. So the first pair, we see an uptrend. The indicator lines are pointing upward, confirming continued growth. The price pulled back a bit, but now it's moving upward again. So we take off. First trade out of the way, like the first pancake, but thankfully without any lumps. Let's keep it rolling. Up next is the next pair. We look at the chart and see that the trend has changed. Now it's pointing downward. The indicator lines have flipped and are showing a downward move. There was an attempt to rise, but the price quickly went back. I'm going down until the market changes its direction. Exactly as expected. Steady progress. Let's grow the pace, friends. What do we have here? Oh, just what I need. Trends reversed upward, though price pulled back a bit. The indicator is already turning up. Perfect takeoff point. Nice work, everyone. Remember, thoughtful actions, not guesswork. Onward. Let's go back to our first pair. A complete reversal has occurred, and the indicator lines are now pointing down. The downward movement has started confidently. We act without wasting time. Guys, remember that it's better to act right away when a good moment appears. So it's important to stay alert here. All right, let's move on. Let's be honest. While you're watching, others are already learning my methods. They're not borrowing into books, they're not watching hundreds of video tutorials, they're applying my methodology under my strict guidance. So many participants are already inside, and every day I analyze market situations with them, show them what to pay attention to and how to act, even if you have only recently learned about trading. This is not a game, it is an opportunity to learn by practice. While you are trying to figure it out on your own, there, inside, people discover new opportunities for growth. They follow my actions, ask questions, get support, and most importantly, develop and see the result. Not after a while, not later, it's now. If you're still thinking you're missing an opportunity, follow the link in the first pinned comment and join the community while access is open. I'm working with everyone personally, but spots are limited. Don't delay. Start your journey in learning the market with support. Either you start now or you stay in the course, it's up to you. And we'll keep going. So let's look at the chart. The price shot up sharply, but then it stopped as if it changed its mind. And then the price came back down. This tells us that buyers couldn't carry the move forward, and now the market, like a deflated balloon, is heading down. The indicator lines also point to a reversal. We know what to do, so we go down. Well, we're halfway there. Let's not slow down and keep going. What do we see? The trend is heading down. The market has come down a bit, like before a storm. The indicator line started to intertwine like wires in old headphones. But then a red candle appears, swallowing the previous ones like a hungry student devouring pizza. That's the sign. We go down. All right, moving on. What do we have here? Classic. The trend is down, the price made a small pullback up, and at the peak of that move, I go down. We act by the rules, friends. I like this. Let's move on. Again, these pairs are up, but with a different value. We see an uptrend. The indicator lines show confident growth. The price pulled back and bounced off the level like a ball after a hit. This is our signal. Now we move up. The further we go, the more interesting it gets, friends. Let's return to this pair. We see the market trying to reverse upward, but it's not happening. The indicator isn't in a hurry to change direction either. It looks like a temporary lift. The downward movement will most likely continue. Our final pair, let's go. We look, and here it's already more interesting. We see a struggle like in a championship final, but buyers can't finish it. The indicator is already heading down like the evening sun. This is a great moment to go down. Impressed? I'm not. For me, this is just a normal part of the job. It's important to stay alert, wait for the right moment, and not rush. That's how, step by step, you can get here too. When you start analyzing the process logically, everything becomes clearer. No more assumptions, spontaneous actions, or abstract theories. Just logic and clear steps. That's how I analyze information every day. And you can see it live, along with others in my community. Stop speculating. Stop waiting for someone to show you how to do it someday. I'm already showing you. Every single day, right in the process, in real time. My community isn't just a channel. It's an environment where you finally understand how an important stage analysis goes, where you observe the actions, get to know my approach, ask questions, and get answers from me personally. Yes, access is still open and free, but I can't work with an unlimited number of people. Spots fill up fast, and if you're still thinking about it, know that while you're thinking, others are already learning. Follow the link in the first pinned comment. See for yourself what analysis looks like when everything is lined up in a system. I look forward to seeing you in the community. And now I'll say goodbye, but not for long. I'll see you inside. Bye bye.